Well, I'm on a road. I might be walking, not driving, but I'm on a road at home in the neighborhood and some random thoughts. First random thought is I'm just not feeling it. It's like, whatever. Don't want to do projects at home. Don't want to do work. Just want to get in the car and drive, which part of the job is getting in the car and drive. So it's actually not too bad. I kind of like that part. But it's just like this today is just like, I did just get home last night from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. I didn't like it. I like mountains better. I mean, it was pretty, but it was just a beach. Yay. But today I went to Home Depot. Had to convince myself just to buy 8 2x4s for a little project I want to start, but not even feeling it. And they got a flat tire in the kid's car. Help them take care of that. It's kind of weird. It's like there's a slice in the tire. Not like somebody stabbed it. Almost like I ran over something. Put some air when I got home, and now it's actually holding air, even though I heard it leaking earlier. But just not feeling it at all. There's money in the bank, but I don't want to spend the money to even do anything with it. So that's the random thought for April 18th, 2025. And I'll come up with more thoughts. Well, I didn't want it to actually, what it was doing, the reason why I was going to stop doing what I was doing, is because I didn't like the angle I was holding the camera. I was holding it a little like this, kind of hurting the wrist a little. Haven't had a lot of random thoughts. I mean, I listen to a ton of podcasts when I'm driving, but nothing interesting to make a video about. And honestly, not really feeling the video channel. Okay, random thoughts. Big freaking deal. Got an order in for my wallet bullion cards. It's kind of cool. I'll get those done. Not feeling it. Took another video for some footage to make an ad or even just a post. Not feeling it. Not feeling doing much of anything. Hell, even a TV show I was watching on my streaming box is not loading. I was like, ugh, whatever. And then still gotta get the house worked on, insurance, so at least that's covered. Got the check submitted to the mortgage company so they can do the sign off, and then I can pay the construction company. The walking is the only thing that I enjoy doing every day. This is a 40-pound weight vest. There's 20 pounds on front, 20 pounds on the back. Wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are feeling this way. But whatever. I'll stop it here for now. Yeah, whatever. Tomorrow, at least, I am going to start making that workbench. Maybe go spend another $60 at Home Depot for some plywood. But I don't want to spend the money. Don't want to do anything. Well, walking from here to the West Coast, that sounds interesting. But the Transatlantic Trail, or sorry, Transamerica Trail, the TAT for a motorcycle trip, it's not really suitable for a walking trip. Not enough stops in between, most likely, at least from what I read. But that would be cool. Do I have the stamina to do it? Who knows? My walks at most are only an hour. With the weight vest, I usually only do about 40 to 45. Actually, no, I think I did an hour yesterday because I am trying to keep it up or step it up. Really, I think what I'd like to buy is a hiking pack and load that up because that'd be more, not more, it'd be more like it would be actually walking with a full-blown hiking pack compared to 20 pounds up front and 20 pounds out back. But I don't want to videotape it. I mean, kind of would, some of it, but not for YouTube views. I don't want to do anything to entertain somebody else. Don't want to do anything to build something for somebody else. Is that a 52, 53-year-old problem? I could give a fuck less about what somebody else wants, within reason. I only want to do what I want to do. I do feel weird also talking to myself on a camera. Stop. Even just buying a van and being a van lifer, yeah, it'd be kind of fun. I enjoy just staring out the windshield, contemplating podcasts, staring at the scenery. But I don't want to make a YouTube channel out of it just so I can get subscribers, so I can make ad revenue. Maybe it's because I'm scared about recording my true thoughts. Maybe it's because I really kind of don't want people to know my true thoughts. I don't know. I like watching other people on their hikes. Like I'm watching this one person doing the PCT right now. She's just recording from her phone and editing probably from her phone every couple days. And I went and got this silly action camera, which I do like the camera. I will say, I like the camera. And there's some footage on there I need to take off from Wednesday, sticking it in the water down in Hilton Head. Just trying to get some interesting shots. Definitely like it better than the Osmo Pocket 3. Pocket 3 is good, but this is waterproof. And there was a thought there. Oh, yeah, and ChatGPT voice, for some reason, is not picking up the CarPlay microphone. Now I can't actually talk and record what it's saying while I'm driving. That was kind of fun when I did the scary stories with ChatGPT. Uphill. Weight vest definitely adds a workout factor to this. I mean, I don't even want to do a service business. The gardening sounds fun, but I don't want to do it for somebody else. I just want to work on my own shit. I need to finish the penny sink too. Stopped working on that because, one, it was kind of I mean, the inside's all covered with pennies. One side of the outside, it's a 4-sided square sink, is covered. I need to buy some more pennies. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. See if the grocery store can give me $5. Well, not give me, but let me give them a $5 bill. Maybe I'll see if I can get 10 out of them. Probably won't. Couldn't go to the bank today because Good Friday, banks are closed. But I don't really, well, I do want to do work on the house. I mean, even in where the garage is, and the one outlet on the outside wall, I want to tap into that and actually put an outlet on the outside so I can build a shed on the outside. But I don't want to spend the money. I think that's really what it is. It's the fear of running out of money. And the fear of running out of money should get me more motivated to go make some more money. But it's not. And I don't know why. You figure you have no other choices because you're out of money. You need to go make money. But I'm not doing that. Car coming. At least they weren't driving fast. That's nice of them. Do I want to make more wallet bullion and actually make that into a business? Yes, but no. It's because I don't want to do anything. Is it because I'm scared of how would I do it if it actually gets big enough to support myself? Maybe. But it's actually just the work. This job I've got, it's super freaking easy. I don't really have to work very hard. Pretty much tell people how to fix their vehicles. Maybe go help them. Cars coming back. They must have been in the wrong neighborhood. I guess. This week, drove 4 hours to Virginia Beach, put a battery in a vehicle, drove home. That was Tuesday. Slept at home Tuesday night. Wednesday, drove 4.5 hours down to Hilton Head. I looked at a customer's car. Alignment is out of whack. Left his house at around 5. Took his rims and tires with me. Went to a tire shop the next morning. Got new tires put on. Brought him back to his house. Put it on the vehicle. Double checked the alignment. It's good to go. Fixed his radio. He was happy for now until his tires wear out again. But they should last longer because I had that pretty good set up. And then drove 5 hours home. A little longer to get home because of traffic. And then today, took a couple calls. Kind of quiet, which is nice. You know, the other thing I talked about doing for wallet bullion was going to coin shows and making them at a show. And I never did it last year. I mean, I want to try it at a local show. But I don't know if it's actually worth it. Maybe I'm scared to do it because it doesn't work and then I spend money. And I think that's really what it is. I don't want to spend money. And I have a fear of not having money. I've always had that fear, which keeps me from taking risk, spending money, because I'm afraid I won't have more money. Well, at least I hit my exercise goal for the day. I kind of lost count of where I'm at. Oh no, I'm done. So I'll talk for a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot of fear. It's what it is. least when I walk back in the house, go do the dishes, and at least print half of the order tonight for those cards. Get ahead of the game. Can only do half the order because I'm still waiting for more blanks to show up. Yeah. And then, that other idea, driving around in a van, instead of taking videos, I still think there's something there with the e-paper ads on the back of the screen, on the back of the van. Another idea to go along with that was, instead of actually trying to make money with ads and video content, have the e-paper, e-ink screen, 42-inch screen, which is $6,000. But instead of trying to sell the ad space manually, by calling people, I think I'll do one more lap, is to actually make a web portal where any Joe Schmo can upload the image in the correct dimensions that fits, and then have it rotate the image / ad every minute. You figure if there's 24 hours a day, or let's just say it rotates every minute, then you could get 60 ads in an hour. So let's say I sold each minute for $1. And that $1 would get them, well, at a minimum, 24 viewings. But let's say that $1 actually covers a week. Well, then they get 7 times 24. Sorry, I was reading my email. I need to think about that more, because I think there's actually something there. Make it an automated platform. Kind of reminded me of a $1 Million Website. Remember that back in, what was that, early 2000s, 90s? And he created a 1,000,000 pixel square, and people could buy a pixel for $1, or they could buy 10 pixels for $10. Do it something like that. And then I just drive this van around for the next year. Still like the idea, but that requires me to buy a van. Doesn't have to be a fancy van. You could buy an older van. It doesn't have to be a full-size Sprinter, Ram, whatever. It could be a small little Ford Transit Connect, kind of like what I drive now. Hell, it could just be a Econoline E350 4-wheel drive. Got to hook up a Starlink to it so that way the screen can always get updated. But to do this, logically, let's say something I can sleep in and then get hotels, because I'm not saying I'm going to be a van lifer and be off grid. I'm just going to drive the van around. Maybe take pictures of somebody's ad while I'm out on a hike. And it doesn't require me to do any work, because then somebody can hit the website, upload their ad. There will be a queue for approvals. I mean, these are just black and white images, but you can still put up some corn in black and white if you tried hard enough. Definitely still think there's something there. See, now I'm getting a little motivated. Sort of motivated. Could I do it? I don't know. But I'm scared to go take the loan out to buy the van, or even buy the screen. And that's $6,000 for the screen. And that's just a working screen I still have to program it to actually make it work. All right. Well, I'm going to stop recording. Well, I said I was going to, and then of course it did what I told it to do. But the whole van thing reminds me of an old acquaintance of mine and his business partner who had passed away. This is back in the blogging days. They went and got themselves an RV and did a real estate blog tour. There were a bunch of real estate bloggers back then. And you could donate to the tour. And they did a wrap on the rear of the vehicle. And everybody put up their picture on the back. You know, back when Gravatars were the thing. Which are still sort of a thing, but they're not always called Gravatars. They're headshots, icons, whatever you want to call them. So, do the same thing at $100 a pop. Hell, let each one run for or rotate every minute and only have a maximum of 24 or a maximum of 60 and make it $100 a month. Well, it's 60 minutes. That's $6,000 a month. But I don't think that's enough. I mean, who's going to stare at a minute at the back of a screen? I mean, most of the billboards, you know, those LCD billboards, those are 7 seconds. But they also got to go quicker because you're flying by them at 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour. But if this mounted to the back of a van, I don't know, 30 seconds? Let's see, what is 30 seconds? Starting now. Can't see it on the screen very well. So I'm watching my watch. That's 12 seconds. 19 seconds. 25. 28. 29. 30. Well, maybe 30 seconds would be okay. So 30-second ad rotation. At $50. I wonder. I have to calculate that out. Because is that a risk I would take? Buy a van, buy a screen, and then how much potential income is there at a 30-second spot, rotating every twice an hour. At $100. So the max you could get still is 60 ads an hour at $100. I have to think about that more. Still scared to do it. All right. I'm going to try to edit this, but I don't think I'm going to post it live. Catch you guys later.